headspace, but he was saying that a couple weeks ago too, that despite some struggles, you guys were staying positive. How would you compare the positivity of a couple weeks ago with the positivity coming off a weekend like this?
Positivity that we felt a couple weeks ago was more from a hunger and desire to win. And I mean, we still want that. We still have that same hunger going into the tournament, but I think we've found a really good groove. We are playing so well as a team. We're moving the ball. We're getting rebounds, playing good D. Like we're shutting teams down. Our Arizona game, we probably played the best defense that we had this season. And so it's just like taking care of those little things and implementing what we've worked on this entire season and how we want to be playing, like actually doing that in a game and not just saying it. So we're excited about this tournament. We have a really tough game ahead of us that we know, and what's going to come next after that is not going to be easy, but we're ready for it. We're in a really, really good place, just how we feel about each other and moving forwards.
How are you settling in? It's kind of a weird thing where you play a full season playing one role, and now you're in the starting lineup playing maybe a little bit of a different position, kind of. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like you're settling into where you're playing now?
Yeah, I've been playing the 4th or 2 through 4 this whole season, coming in and out of that, and it's definitely been an adjustment. And, I want to take pride in my ability to be adaptable, because that's not easy to do, and I think I've been adjusting well with that. But honestly, it comes from a place of wanting to do whatever I can to help the team. And when I go out there, what's consistent is going to be my effort and the way I encourage my teammates, and then the rest of what I do on the court is going to come and flow however it needs to. So that's been my approach, is just how can I help the team. Either it's at the 4, getting rebounds, shooting my shot, like always catching a shoot, of course, but sometimes that's not going. So how can I be finding my teammates instead?
Rebounding was one of those things, probably, especially last game.
Yeah, last game. I want to get rebounds every game, but yesterday I just was like, that's what I'm sticking to, and I made that happen.
Have you seen maybe Tahina's just how has she changed in the last couple of days? Maybe from personality, she's a little bit more comfortable maybe with everything.
I love what Tahina's doing right now. I've known this girl can play like this. We all know she can play like this for a while. And I think she's just finding this comfortability out there. She's really catching a shoot right now, shooting the ball so well. I actually whispered to her on the bench. She had 7 at this point last game. And I was like, Tina, you need 3 more, okay? Please go get 3 more. I need you to break this, or at least get to this record right now. And it did end up happening because she's a team player and she's not going to force up shots that are going to take away from our mojo as a team. So I'm proud of her, and we're really going to need her in this next game just to continue what she's doing and being that leader that she is, and consistent, she's a distributor, she's a shooter. Love that girl, and I'm really happy that she's being her right now.
I really didn't shoot a lot, but she was really efficient around the rim this past weekend. And given Tahina's shooting, I wonder, as it relates to India, we saw her set up Chance for that buzzer-beating 3. Mm-hmm. We saw her kick to Tahina a couple different times. There were times when it felt like, hey, she needed to score 25 every game. But how did she adapt her game at all this past weekend to other players stepping up? And how would you describe her as kind of a facilitator?
Yeah. She has this way about her that she can either have a silent 30 or this big you see it, that she's just going off. And I love that about her because she's not prideful. She doesn't have a massive ego. And so I love playing with a player like that who's going to get the job done. And that's what she does. She gets the job done. And this weekend, she's also been trying to help her teammates contribute to winning. And I love seeing that. And it's so fun to play with people like that, right? So I think her finding our teammates, making everyone else around her better while she's still doing her thing, it just adds to our success.
Recent familiarity with Washington, you just played them like almost a week ago. Does that help? Is that a good thing, a bad thing? Kind of how does kind of your recent history with them impact this week?
Yeah, we were watching film today on that last time we played them, and after what we've done this weekend, we look like two different teams. And so I think they're going to have to try something new with us, because we have improved in a week. And that's what I love about this team is we're young, we're a mix of young and old. We recognize that we weren't doing so well, and we've made adaptations and have figured things out along the way. So I think we're still doing this. And that's what I saw from this weekend. So heading into Washington, there's familiarity there. We know what to expect from them, and we know what we got from them, and we worked on that in practice today. And so we have a good game plan going ahead.
That was the first game without Grace, and I know it was recently, but it sounds like, talking to KG, her status is still very much up in the air. If you had to play again without her, just how much have you learned about how to adapt without her just in the last week to try to succeed without her?
Well, Grace is such an incredible player, and she brings so much to this team. And so when you have someone go out like that, that's been an asset for you for the whole season, that there's other people that have to step up. And it's with our team, it's probably going to be someone different every time, and there's players that will remain consistent. But we know that if Grace is in, if Grace is out, we're going to have to pick up the slack of that. And that's what showed up this weekend. So I think when we played Washington, that's second time, most recent time, that was a big adjustment without Grace. And so it was kind of quick. We had to figure it out, but I feel like we have some games under our belt now where we've had some major success, that we can look a lot different from how we played them the last time and actually come out with a win this time.
Just focusing on you guys, what's sort of the mentality heading into the postseason? Obviously, Burns, some injuries and things like that, but overall, how do you guys feel heading into the postseason?
Yeah, we're excited. Everyone, we love Vegas. Everyone loves postseason. Like this is the best time of year, and these freshmen finally get to experience that for the first time. And this is my last time experiencing it. So we're all in this kind of all for one for all mentality that we're just gonna come out, play our basketball, and compete with everything we got, because we have nothing to lose at this point.
As one of the vets, any wisdom you have to impart about just surviving this time of year?
Yeah. You're going to get everyone's best this time of year, because we're all competing for something, bigger and more. Everyone's not wanting their season to end short. So you're going to get everyone's best. It's going to be more physical. So we just have to keep our composure, do what we do well, and have some fun doing it. I mean, this is the best time of year, and Vegas is a really, really fun environment. You have fans from all over coming to this one place. We're all staying at the Mandalay, and being together for a while there is a fun time. So we're gonna enjoy it, make the most of it. But no, it's a business trip, and we have some business to get done.
Have you let the finality of your career kind of creep in and let that enter kind of your mindset of like, you only have a finite number of games left, the regular season's over, kind of you have to earn whatever you play from going forward?
Yeah, there's kind of been that feeling all season, because this is it, and I don't know what's ahead other than, I'd love to continue to play ball, and so I do know that my basketball career is not over yet, but with college it is, and I'm so thankful that I've been able to get that extra year because of COVID, and that Kelly has brought me here. It's been amazing playing for the fans and Duck Nation. I mean, there's there's no better fans than them. And I played against them for 4 years and I experienced that on the other end and felt the weight of them. But now it's just being able to experience that joy and that energy that they bring every single game this last weekend was super special. So for me, I'm just trying to finish strong. I'm giving it all I have, got nothing to lose, but want to leave a good legacy with my teammates and with Duck women's basketball.
How big was this last weekend sweep? Obviously, not only for your tournament chances, but also just from a confidence booster after the losing streak.
Yeah, it was exactly what we needed, and we had a really good feeling going into this weekend that we're not going to back down. We're not going to let our history define our future and who we are right now. So we went out there and played with our hearts and played the best basketball that we have all season. So I think there's more good basketball for us to come.